Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 9 trades. Today's date is February the 9th and I'm using my brand new Magic Scalper trading system. This system is fairly easy to use. It's only a few indicators, only a few rules for getting in the trade and then managing the trade, and then of course closing out the trade. It uses Heikin-Ashi candles along with the super signal indicator. That's the one with the arrows. When you get an alert, you'll also get an audio sound and a pop-up box like you see here, suggesting whether you should at least consider buying and or selling. Now every morning at 6 o'clock I'm in front of the computer trading the continuation movement of the London session moving into the New York session. Today I took the trades around 7 a.m. One of them was a little bit later, the two on the bottom actually. And around 8:30 I closed out my trades. My goal every day is 200 or more pips and ticks, and today I know it's going to be a lot more than that. Today there is some high impact Canadian news, and we can take a look at it and keep in mind that just because it's Canadian news, high impact news, it can also move many different instruments. Here it is right here for Friday, February the 9th. It's the Canadian news, the unemployment rate and the employment change. So it's green over here, which means we're going to be buying the Canadian dollar. So every morning at 6 o'clock, as I mentioned, I'm in front of the computer looking at all the different instruments, and of course I'm looking at the daily trade plan. And once, according to my daily trade plan, if it's suggesting to buy or sell, I'll manually put in this white arrow. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's an expert advisor. It's running in real time. It's drilling down lights all the way from the monthly down to the 30 minutes. After it does all the calculations, inside the comments here, it'll make a suggestion either to buy, look for bullish trades or bearish trades, or if it's at the moment a little bit flat, waiting for some more strength. If you're trading without some kind of a daily trade plan, doesn't have to be this one, but after 19 years, this is the best one I came across. And if you're trading without some kind of a daily trade plan, well, that is one good reason why you are struggling. If you have any questions regarding the daily trade plan, well, just get in contact with me. Okay, let's take a look at these trades. First one I did was the Euro Aussie here. Keep in mind that my system will work with anything that your broker on their MT4 platform will offer you. If you can get it in the Market Watch, you can attach the template and you can trade using my Magic Scalper. So let's run a check. This is where I got in at, right at this cursor right here. The trade did qualify for a great way to trade according to the rules I teach in the training videos. There's the arrow from the daily trade plan, and of course we got some red arrows all the way through here. So I knew it was going to go down with about a 95% certainty. Remember, I took all of these trades before the news, which was right here. Took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out here, just being happy. Looks like with about 19 pips, and that paid out $130. Moving on to the next trade, which is the pound CAD. Now if you remember from the calendar, it said to buy the Canadian dollar. So on the pound CAD, we are selling it because the Canadian dollar is on the right hand side. That's exactly what I did. I sold it. The pound CAD did qualify for a great way to trade. Arrows, the daily trade plan. Took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out again, just being happy, with looks like 18 pips, and that paid out $141. Love trading using Heikin-Ashi candles as it gets rid of a lot of the noise that you will find on the Japanese candlesticks. So anyhow, moving right along to the next trade, which is the pound Aussie, I should say. So on this pound Aussie, let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at first of all. Here we go, arrow from the daily trade plan, qualified for a great way to trade. Again, I was quite sure it was going to go down, so I took the trade right here at this cursor, and I closed it out here, again just being happy with around, let's see, around 26, 27 pips. Thereabouts, and that paid out $176. Wanted to show you one of the tools or packages I have below this video. It's called the FibMaster tool for you traders who love trading with Fibonacci. All you got to do is click on this tab. You're going to go from swing high to swing low. There you go. Did a pullback with these blue candles. It hit entry number 3, and as a general rule, if it hits 1, 2, or 3, the targets you should be looking at, or 4, is 2, 3, 4, 5, or more. And on this particular day, it hit actually target 10. It's an excellent tool to have. I highly recommend it. Reason why it works is millions of traders all around the world are using Fibonacci. If you have any questions about this Fib tool, well, just get in contact with me. And by the way, it's the full course. It comes with 30 training videos, and it's a lot of good education within those training videos. You will find many trades every day that you can put the Fibonacci tool on. So here we go, moving right along. Dollar CAD. Here we go on the dollar CAD. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Another one I wanted to be selling, did qualify for a great way to trade. So I got in at this cursor and I closed it out again, just being happy with about 24 pips, and that paid out $178. Moving right along to the next trade. Now we're getting into the futures, the indexes. They will move a lot more and they will pay a lot more. So let's see what's happening here. And by the way, all the rest I bought. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Daily trade plan said to buy. So easy decision to make prior to the news. See the news. I knew before the news coming out that it was going to pop up. You know, after the news, it can go in any direction, in theory. So I closed it, let me see. Took the money, divided by 5, and the calculator says it should be 42. And there it is right there, 42 ticks, paying out $210. Moving on to the next trade on the NASDAQ. As you can see, on the NASDAQ, I actually bought it 2 times. First time I got in. On the first trade, let's see, I got this one, 701. I bought it again after it did another cycle. Didn't quite catch the cycle on the first one, but I caught it on the second one. And again, I knew prior to the news that it was gonna move up. So let's see, NASDAQ on the first trade. Let's see, here we go. As I mentioned, got in at this cursor. That was the pullback I was just telling you about. Didn't bother me, as I knew it was going to continue its upward move. If you remember correctly, it did say look for bullish trades. You can go back and look at it. Showed it to you earlier. So I took the money, divided it by 20, as it pays $20 for each tick. Calculator says it should be 26 point something. Let's at least look for the 26. There it is right there. 26, actually 0.7, so that's pretty much right on. But let's just go with the moment 26, and that paid out $534. Well, while we have the NASDAQ chart up, let's Let's check out the second trade. After the pullback, I got in again. So let's see now on this one. Gotta see if I can load it up. And remember, this was the first trade right in here. Second trade after the pullback, which was right here. Remember I mentioned after the pullback, I got in again, and up there is where I closed out. So I took the money divided by 20. Calculator says it's 53. So let's go and look for that 53, and there it is right there, 53 ticks, and that paid out $1,064. Trading becomes easy and a lot of fun, at least it does for me, and I'm sure it'll be for you after you have all the proper tools and you actually learn how to trade what I call the flow of the market. It's very important. Of course, you have to have trade management in order and money management in order. Okay, let's take a look at this S&P as I jumped over to do the NASDAQ. So on this S&P 500, let's run a check on it. Let's drag and drop this up. I wanted to be buying it. There's the arrow, super signal arrow from the daily trade plan. And S&P 500 does pay $5 for each tick. So it took the calculator, divided it by 5, and the calculator says it's 157. So this is where I got in at. Did qualify for a great way to trade. So 157. There it is right there, 157 ticks. And that paid out $787. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, which is Russell, as we already did this NASDAQ. So let's see, on the Russell, wanted to be buying it. There's from the daily trade plan, of course, blue arrows. There's your slight pullback. Let's see where I got in first of all. So I took the trade after a bit of a pullback. It wasn't a big pullback, but anyhow, it does pay $10 for each tick. So looking at the money, this should be 120. And look at the news. I knew before the high impact Canadian news that it was going to go up. So that's what you want, movement. And as I said, it should be 120, and there it is right there, 120 ticks, paying out $1,200. So another great day of trading using my magic scalper. I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and ticks. The grand total came to 486 pips and ticks, and all of those pips and ticks paid out 4,422. Remember, when you have high impact news, that's when you can make a lot more. And I love my system along with the daily trade plan because it points me in the right direction. So if you have any questions, well, quite simple, just get in contact with me. Now if you look right below this video, in the description, there will be a banner, the word more, just click on it, opens up another box, and you'll get my contact information with a lot of other information. Within that box, you'll see that you can either pick up the phone and call me, or you can send me an email, or, which is what I prefer, click on the link. It's a Skype invite link. Once you click on that, we'll have Skype connection, and at that point I'll be able to answer your questions. Also in the description, you'll see 4 different packages. If you remember the FibMaster tool, the full course, you'll notice in the description there's 4 different packages. I do charge $250 for each package, and I do have a special offer going on that if you buy any 2 packages, I will give you one of the other 2 packages for free. So anyhow, you know what to do and how to get in contact with me. So it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.